Doug, what's your normal off-season routine, program, anything like that? Do you have something that you typically do, or is there something that you want to focus on this summer?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the last few off seasons were in Chicago, and the first two were summer league type situations, and then last summer, I practiced with their summer league team and stuck around, and I plan on doing that this summer too. With here, just being a guy that got traded late in the season, kind of still didn't feel quite settled in with everything, just a living situation and just getting to know everyone. I didn't know anyone's name for like the first 2 weeks, so uh, except for my teammates. But just getting settled in and being able to work with the coaching staff here and the strength staff, and we got a great facility here, and it's a great city too. So I plan on bouncing around a little bit, having some fun, but also coming here ready to work.
What specifically are you trying to work on basketball-wise this summer? Is it the same routine that you go on and just try to work on everything, or do you concentrate on particular parts of your game?
I try and add something, each summer because I don't want to stay the same player. I feel like I can still get a lot better. I think I can get stronger. Um, Definitely better, laterally in the weight room, on the court, and just really improve my body and being able to do some more stuff. I think off the dribble and not just being a spot up shooter. Also being able to work on my post game because I feel like I can post up in certain situations out there. So really work on a lot of different areas in trying to improve in a lot of different areas. I know that sounds pretty generic, but that's just something I'll stick to.
You said before that you like playing in the Western Conference. Maybe it kind of fits your style. Given a little bit more time, how do you think your game can grow next year?
I think it can grow a lot. I think the Western Conference, there's a lot of, the pace is a little different than the East. Teams get up and down a little more, and I feel like that really suits my game, being a shooter who can run the floor, and playing with a guy like Russ who likes to push it as well. I think it can only improve my game, and it was a small sample size out there, just not being able to play as many games. Obviously getting traded so late. So now that I got my feet wet a little in the Western Conference, I feel like I can really have a good year next year and really help this team.
You defended Anderson quite a bit in the series when you were out there. Moving forward, do you envision maybe getting chances to defend stretch fours and maybe being able to slide down one spot?
I think so. I think I can play little 3 and 4. I think I showed in that series that I can play against fours, and the way the league is trending, it's getting smaller with a lot of small ball and guys that can really spread the floor regardless of the position. So I feel like I'm just a basketball player. I don't really feel like there's a specific position. Whenever I'm out there, I'm going to be moving without the ball. I'm going to be doing as much as I can to spread the floor and make it easier on my teammates.
You mentioned playing with a guy like Russ. We sort of see what that looks like from afar, but for you, you were on another team. What were your perceptions of him before you got here, and then now that you played with him, what would you say about how that perception may be different?
Yeah. I thought he was crazy, honestly. Playing against him the first few times, still think he is crazy. But I think my first memory with him was we were in Chicago, and I think it was right after he had to wear the face mask for some reason, and we thought there was no way he was playing because it's like a back-to-back for you guys, and we thought he'll probably rest or something, and then he just came out and had a triple-double like it was nothing. So ever since then, I really respected him, just the way he plays, how hard he plays, and how he brings his teammates to a different level out there, and he's really been very enjoyable to play with, and obviously just a great guy in the locker room too. So, I've learned that he's just a really good dude off the floor, real humble, and it makes our jobs a lot easier when our best player shows that towards his teammates, and we all appreciate that.
There's a kind of in the playoffs, but throughout the season too, a sort of search for a continued style of play, particularly in the second unit. Who knows what your exactly next year, but in terms of the ball movement, drive and dish style, what do you think you all can do at a higher level next year, maybe with the summer and training camp to really work on it?
Yeah, I think you hit it spot on. I think we need to get a little more movement out there, and part of that is just because we added some new pieces so late in the season, and it's hard to put in new stuff for everyone to kind of get used to that late. And I think we have the personnel where we can do a lot more movement. We have a lot of shooters out there who can spread the floor, and we just need to do some more stuff to make the defense work a little more. Because I know I'm more than a spot up shooter. I know I can move without the ball, and I think that just puts more pressure on them, and it can open up things for everyone out there. So I'm excited. After talking with Coach Donovan, he's excited for the summer, just kind of be around us more and be able to apply some new stuff out there and really get together, watch film, and just improve. And it's going to be an exciting summer.